nobody here, so I'm just gonna do my thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna dig through these coins. I gotta find the Russian ones. Franks. That's the ones I got over here. Yep. Franks. What's up, everybody? I'm just wasting a little bit of time before the live show tonight. I've already found a bunch of the same coins. I got a little stack going here. This is the Queen. I got a little stack of those going on. None of these, I haven't looked up any of these yet. I'm just trying to pull out all the ones that I have that are all the same. I figured I'd waste a little bit of time. I know there's two Russian coins in here. MLZB, he sent me a message later on. He's like, they're in that bag somewhere. So have a good time trying to find them. So MLZB's got some jokes. So I'm just going to run through here. I mean, I see so many videos out there with people, just going through rolls of nickels and quarters, and let's get some tape on it. And they get so many views and so many people. I know that's probably not our crowd, but I figured I'd waste at least an hour coming up here. I got plenty of time before the show tonight. Maybe I'll get lucky, and we'll find those Russian coins in here somewhere. I know they're here. See if I can get you a little bit closer. You see a Russian coin, you just holler out. Let me know. So this is probably not going to be a whole lot of interaction here. But I got all kinds of cool stuff in here. I'm just trying to separate stuff out for a little bit. Lots of euros. Yeah, my finger's a little bit raw. I thought I thought the skin was gonna attach, but it didn't. So it just left me with some raw meat. So she's a little tender right now. I just took a shower too, so now it's got to harden up again. But no, this is gonna be a fun part. I got a lot of Romanians. I've got all. I mean, dude, I swear there's every country in here. These I already have. I'm trying to pull out everything that I already have. Well, I'm trying to pull out all the ones that are common. There, that's another Frank that goes into this pile. I believe it's this pile. Yep, same ones. What you doing, OC? Nah, I'm good. It's all healed up. I mean, it felt great, a few days ago, and then the skin died and it fell off. So I mean, it's just a little tender. Like I said, I just took a shower. It's gonna dry up. It's gonna be fine. I'm not bleeding or nothing. I'm fine. But I figured I'd just come up here and just go through some of this shit. Try to separate them off. Got a lot of. We could probably separate all these euros. Put them in a pile. I got these. Let's check these out. I mean, and they're from all over the place. There's a bunch of these in there. But listen to this. They're all. It's like aluminum or something. It's like a tin. I mean, these things weigh hardly anything. And they're all different, different places. A lot of France. Um, which one's this? That's Italy. Another Italy. Another Italy. A front. I don't know. Maybe you know what this is. FG. You got a clue? But there's all kind, and they all sound like tin. I mean, they're from all over the place. But I'm taking these and I'm making a tin pile. And there's 2 Russian coins in here somewhere, and I'm gonna find them. This one I got. We'll add that to the other stack. That's another one. Go to the stack. The stack's getting too tall. Got a lot of queens. These are all the same. So here's another pile. I gotta start. I'm pretty good with memory wise. I'll know where I put it. I know where I have a stack. Let's try to get some of these out of here. And I'm probably gonna wind up throwing the Russian coins off to the side. But anything that's got, circled, that's usually a euro or a Mexican. So I'm going to set all these off to the side. Here's another one. But no, I've seen these people go through, rolls of dimes and quarters and crap like that, and they spend all freaking afternoon. I mean, people just sit there and watch them for hours, searching for, a special quarter or a special nickel. I mean, I'm actually looking for a couple Russian coins that I know that are in here somewhere. Thanks for the Easter egg hunt. But it's cool. I mean, this is fun. Gives me some time to kill before the show tonight. But here's another roundy. It's got the little brass nickel mix. There's another one. Yep, that sounds like paper. See that? They sound like paper. I got a bunch of them. So I'm just going to separate all this stuff out. See if I can't get through this video without some jackass knocking at my door wanting to sell me freaking solar panels. But I'm just trying to separate all this. Here's another one. Yeah, it looks better. What about you?
You didn't say hi to me.
Oh shit, Jeff! Come on, you're in the next freaking room, dude.
I feel like a redheaded stepchild over here.
Ah, you're not a redheaded stepchild. Oh,
You
next
see the
one.
really small ones you found
Yeah.
in that pile? They were really cool.
Oh, this is cool. This is from Denmark. Look at that one. It's got the royal seal on it.
Must be another pile.
That's pretty sweet.
Oh, these are really cool.
Yeah, all those little tiny ones.
And this is a gold one. It's different. Like this,
I got all kinds of weird coins.
what a bunch of different cups.
No, I'm just trying to separate. You know, I'm trying to get these out. All the, I mean, it's either going to be a euro or something like that. So I'm just throwing the silver, well, the nickel and the brass or copper together, throwing them to the side.
I'd be lucky to find a Canadian dollar.
And
Canadian dollar is cool.
Here's another one that sounds like paper. Let's just waste a few minutes. There's another couple. What ones are those? I'm kind of curious as to what this. Cosser, hey, yeah, I just bought this whole bag. I haven't even gone through it yet. Oh, dropped one. No, I know I got 2 Russian coins in here. I'm not really looking to sell anything. None of these. I'm gonna have too much fun going through these and having fun, you know, just playing around with them. But I'm gonna search for 2 Russian coins that are in here. Italy. What's this one? South Africa. I'm sorry, I don't want to show you my dirty finger. Looks all nasty and shit. Another Italy. See, I'm gonna have to make a pile for all the different Italys and all the different other stuff. But I had a big stack. There's another one. I got some, you know, stacks that are growing right now. These are all the same. I know what they look like. I'm trying to find them. These are the llamas from Peru. Those are pretty cool. I'm just trying to see what I can find, you know, break up the pile a little bit. I know they're in here somewhere. Ghana. A lot of these I'm going to have to look up. Here's a couple that are the same republic. What's that FG? You know what that one is? There's 2 of them right here. Shilling, 5 shillings. It's kind of hard to look through the phone. OSTEPRETCH. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Got a lot of Asian coins. That looks cool. Somewhere in here, Guatemala. I should really separate all this by colors. Oh, there's another pence. Is that the one? Yep. That goes in that pile. I know we got a bunch of these, the 10s. Man, it's hard to do all this. I mean, when you got so many of them. All right, I'm starting to break it down a little bit. I gotta make this a second pile because it's getting too high. Here's another one. All right, so right now I want to search for these little bad boys. I got a whole stack of them. So if I can pull out the most common, here's another one. I'm just gonna have to pull every single one out. I know it's not compelling it's not compelling video, but it is what it is. Just wasting a little bit of time up here. Here's another one. Show's not till 10 o'clock tonight, but oh, here's a nice euro. Oh, that's a centavos. And I know that word. This is from Brazil. Centavos. Didn't think a redneck would know that shit, did you? And there's some older ones in here too. I mean, I found a couple like 1960s, stuff like that. Oh, what's that one? That one looks Russian. Haha. Oh, Raka, I was supposed to get a call from the doctor today. They called me this morning, and they said that they had a date for me, and I was still sleeping. So I called them back, and we've been playing phone tag. So I probably won't hear anything from them till tomorrow. Vegas, what's going on, brother? Does that look Russian to you? That looks Russian to me. Is this one of them? I know I got two. I got two Russian coins in here. What y'all think? I got the coin search on my phone. Alright, so that's a possibility. Ooh, I got one with a ship. I love ships. Where's this one from? Hey, sweetheart. How you doing today? This isn't the show. I just came up here to piss around with trying to search through these coins. Portugal. MLZ sent me a big old bag of coins. And in here, I know there are two Russian coins. I think I found one. I think I found one. I could be wrong. I know Russian letters are all kinds of weird.
Take a photograph, mate. See if I got it. Here.
All right, give it a shot.
I got the coin search.
Test it out. But I'm just trying to separate some stuff. I got all these funny sounding ones that sound like 10. I'm trying to put my euros or all the coins that have, either brass and, nickel, like the two-part coins. I'm trying to put all those in one little pile. What's up, Liberty, my brother? Just wasting some time today. Trying to search through this pile.
This is where all them, Thailand.
That's from Thailand?
Thailand.
Okay, this isn't Russian, this is Thailand. So, we're still on the search for the Russian coins. I really need to I need to come up with a little one to throw some stuff into after I go through them. Oh, here's another Royal. Got 2 of those. I'm not sure if I have coins. Is that Hassin? Is that how you say it? I'm not sure if I have many from Persia or not, but I mean, I just got this bag today. So I'm just going to try to separate and go through, and I should probably separate them all just by silver, and then the copper or brass looking.
Okay, Russian coins got 2 eagles facing back to each other.
Okay.
The ruble looks like, ooh,
I know they're in here. Here's another one of those tinny looking things. A couple more. Groschen. That must be a German.
okay, they all have birds on them.
I believe that's
Check this out.
it says Groschen
I've
on
seen
it.
these in Nepal. The little horsey stabbing somebody. See it?
Yep.
We got the horsey and this little eagle, double eagle feather.
All right.
Those are the 2 things you're looking for.
Let's find the horsey.
And there's silvers. Looks like the horsey stabbing something underneath it.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, looks like Ukrainian is stabbing.
Another pants.
What does the prince look like?
Hey, Chew. What's going on?
1, 5, 10.
Yeah, but I think. Oh, what's this?
And there are large numbers on this side. On the number side.
No, that's a Mexicanos. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to break these all down to
Yeah.
whether it's copper looking or silver looking. And the Russian coins were silver. Is that what you
Silver.
said? Well,
And then
kind of nickel
2
silver,
eagle wings past these.
nickel silver looking.
Right, as you pick them up, if you put them in cups that you know they aren't, you probably get smaller.
Yeah, I know, but I'm a
Or
jackass.
you know, just to keep digging through it. Probably get smaller eventually.
Here's a bunch of France. I know I got those. It's a pretty coin.
There's London, there's France. I see your underpants.
I think that goes in this pile. It's like when you have a huge variety of shit. It's like you're overwhelmed as a little kid on Easter or Christmas or something, your birthday. It's like I got everything here and I don't know what to touch first.
How come I'm not smurfed?
I don't know. Why aren't you smart? You picky little fucker.
Let's say hi again.
Well, where are you?
There you go.
I'll frickin' smurf you. There.
I want to be Looney Smurf.
You're smurfed. Who else do we need to smurf? Obviously need to smurf Vegas.
Ooh.
All right, take care, Vegas. You hit it out. Yeah, this is like a boring video, but I'm just up here wasting.
got in a little box.
I'm just up here wasting some time.
You got minis in here?
Trying to figure out what's what.
I won't pour them little 1 grammers.
No, you're not pouring my 1 grammers.
I'm not gonna pour them. I'm gonna stick them on the package. Swag bags.
No, those are mine.
Back in the.
I like my little 1 grammers. I got some others.
I'll turn up for the giveaways tonight. Put them all over in the swag bag.
Well, I got a whole little thing of little 1 grammers. I just got these. Renee and me just sent me those. No, I got one in there that's from Frank.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't got that
Scottsdale
one.
Mint.
I'm talking about your generic ones.
That one's from Scottsdale Mint. I ain't getting rid of that.
I wouldn't. Well, yeah, I wouldn't get rid of it either.
I always got plenty of shit to give away. Canada. I can go into the Canada pile. I got a whole freaking little jar here of Canada stuff. Alright, this is kind of like getting overwhelming. I mean, this is so much. I'm literally going to have to break this up into coppers and brasses. And then I can break it down to countries. What's this one? Hey, Gatita. Hey, Bellows. I'm just messing around here for a little while before the show. I'm trying to go through all these coins, MLZB, threw in 2 Russian coins in here somewhere. And I'm just trying to search through. Oh, that's cool. Check that one out. I'm stacking with Craven. We can get you as a moderator too. Turn you blue. I thought I had it earlier, but I didn't. That one goes in another one of these piles. Like I've shown you before, I got stacks of the same ones. Don't fall down, don't fall down. And I'm working on my second stack of these. So I'm slowly starting to separate stuff. I'll get through it eventually. I'm just having a good time right now, just looking at them, checking them out. I might get lucky and pull up the Russian one. I know I've seen a couple of these. They're in here somewhere. Oh, there's another 10 that goes over here in this pile. Well, this is basically me just sucking up some airtime. I think it's funny how people will sit for hours and hours and watch somebody undo new rolls of quarters and nickels and pennies, and they'll sit there forever and watch it. So I know that's probably not our group. Another Canadian. Yeah. You go in that jar. At least I got one jar for Canadians. Here's another 10 of that one. I got a whole stack of these. I haven't taken a look at it yet on what exactly it is. But I got a whole stack of those. I got a whole stack of these. 2 pence. But eventually, I'm basically kind of like looking for the ones that I've already seen and I recognize real quick. That way I can just pop them out, put them on a stack. I know Canadians. Bam, done. In the box. got this one here. It's got a hole in it. Somebody probably wore that as a necklace sometime. But I'm looking at all the coppers right now. I'm trying to pull out the ones. See, this is the one that I said before. I know I have more of these. So if I can pull out all the coppers first. Got a lot of French coins. Silver Sleuth. What's up, brother? How's the weather down there? It rained today here. We had a good downpour for probably about 5 or 10 minutes. I got my my little tablet charging up right now. For some reason, it didn't want to charge. So I moved it. I got it somewhere else, charging up all by itself. I don't know if there was too much stuff on my. I don't know what the deal was, but it wasn't charging. It sat there for 2 hours, and it didn't charge a dime. So I moved it, and now it's charging up. I'm just gonna start taking. I think I'm about had it with. Is that one of those? No, that's a real one. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's that? Well, hell, Liberty. I mean, we did the same goddamn thing when we were kids. You know, we'd find a quarter or something like that had our birth date on it. You know, we'd drill a hole in it. You know, wear it as a necklace. It's like, oh, this is my year. Silver Sleuth. I'll cut you. Well, I think I'm gonna start breaking this down into just silver and copper. Here's another one of those little fakey ones. Some kind of tin or something, right? I got a whole pile going on over here. I got a whole pile of them. They're all made of the same metal. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but so I tried to pull out all the, the ones that are mixed, the nickel, the brass, and copper, I think I got all of them out of here already. I don't really see any more. So now I'm just going to have to break it down. What is this one? 1998. I swear, I could actually probably be looking at a Russian coin and not even be able to tell you. I don't think I've ever seen a Russian coin in my life, but I know kind of what the writing looks like. It's like English, but it's written backwards. Alright, so I'm just going to separate these from now. Alright, we're going to go with all the silvers, or it looks like silver. Oh, that's another one. Another fake sounding one. Oh, another one. That's another one. That's another one. Oh, who's this dude? It looks like a Genghis Khan or some shit. See, these like I got the app in my phone. I mean, I can take a picture of this and find out exactly where it's from. But I'm using my phone right now, so it's not gonna happen. Oh, that's a chunky little monkey. What's that one? Oh, that's another. That's a Mexican. Costa Rica. There's another Costa Rica here. There's a match. We're playing the match game. Yeah, it's going to take a while to go through this stuff. All right, let's bust out these silvers. Silver looking, silver looking. I know it's probably boring, but I'm going to have to bust them down to each individual. There's a paper sounding one. Each individual little. If I come across something cool, I'll show it to you. $0.10. Jamaica. Oh, I need that one. I got a whole little. I'm working on my Beach Boys. These are my Beach Boy songs. I got Aruba. Now I have Jamaica. I've got all these. I got all the islands in here. There's Aruba. Now I have Jamaica. So I'm working on that. It's going to be a short one day. I'll pop up that song and I'll have all the coins laid out. If I can find them all. Guatemala. Hong Kong. $1. $1 make you holla. Hong Kong. Long time. Oh, it's got the Queen on it too. Queen Elizabeth. Well, back then, freaking England controlled everything. I mean, they were everywhere. The Queen has been on more damn coins than anybody else in this entire world. She's everywhere. I mean, they had territories everywhere. 50 pence, so that's a 50-cent piece. There's another one. 1979. That might have a little bit of silver in it. You never know. But I'm going to bust all these out. Let's get rid of all the silver. Oh, that's cool looking. What's this one? Of course, it's the Queen. Get my big freaking fingers out of the way. You might be able to see it. Pence. Oh God, I got to look at it from. All right, 20 pence, 1993. Elizabeth. I don't know. I can't see it. I'd have to put it on these magnifying glass. That's what happens when you freaking get old. I'm coming up with a bunch of these little guys, though. But no, I'm just gonna have to. Ooh, what's that one? Yeah, that's right, Rocca. I mean, if England didn't control it, Spain did. That's why they had their big fights. I was just watching a thing about Captain Kidd this morning. They were talking about how screwed over he got. I mean, because he legitimately was, a pirateer for England, and he went after some kind of Mongol ship or something like that that wasn't Spanish, and he thought he was doing good. And there's the whole thing about his treasure and everything like that, and how they hung him. They actually had to hang him twice because the rope broke. And a lot of times back in those days, they would have considered that an act of God, that the rope had broke. So it's like, well, we're probably not supposed to kill this person. They rebuilt everything and freaking strung his ass up again. Then they hung him in a cage, warning everybody about being a pirate. It's a pretty interesting story. I mean, a lot of these guys, I mean, they got some serious stories behind them. We talked last week, the last show, we talked about Captain Morgan and stuff like that. But a lot of these pirates have some serious stories behind them. Another paper sounding, paper sounding, paper sounding. But they had some serious stuff going on. And they trusted their government, and a lot of these guys got screwed. I mean, there were some terrible pirates out there, don't get me wrong. I mean, they were nothing but murderers. They would rape, pillage, I mean, you're not just taking down a ship. You're doing terrible shit to other people. That's not right. What's that one here? My hands are gonna be. I can already see my fingers getting black. Oh my goodness. All right, let me come back here. Let me take a step back here and look at what everybody's going on with everybody. Oh, 16 people, 15 likes. Awesome. Oh my goodness, I ain't even started my show yet. No, we're still like 3 hours out. But I wanted to do this. John, hey John, how you doing, bud? I just wanted to come up here and play around with this change that I got. For those of you who just showed up, I bought a big old bag of coins off of MLZB for 30 bucks. You can see, I mean, how many there was. I mean, they're all over my desk. So it was a big bag that I got. And inside there is 2 Russian coins. He just threw them in the bag with it. So I know they're in here somewhere. But it's like I am so overwhelmed with the amount of coins that are in here right now. It's like I keep finding and looking at the same ones. So now I'm just going to separate everything. I got a little stack of copper ones over here. I mean, these are all the same ones. So I was pulling those out at first. So now I'm going to break everything down. Space Cowboy, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. So I'm going to break these all down to silver. And I got this weird tinny. I mean, it's like aluminum or tin. I got a whole pile of that going on over here. But I'm going to take all the silver or nickel, because I'm sure none of these are probably silver. They've already been gone through. But I'm going to get all the silver ones out of here. Concentrate on the copper ones. That's cool. Oh, there's another one. Or is that probably the same one I already found? I think I found this coin like 5 freaking times already. See, this is why I gotta separate, because I keep going through the damn. I drop it back down. Centavos. Yeah, I've looked at that one a couple times already. But I keep putting everything down in the same freaking pile. And now I'm getting lost. Paper sounding. Real. Portugal. I haven't seen very many regular Canadian coins. Here's another one. What's this one? It's a 1961. 1961 Canadian. I got a whole jar of Canadians over there. It's got a bunch of other stuff in there too, but Netherlands. Oh, I've got a couple of these already in my jar. Let's separate all this. Let's get back down to the copper. Oh, that better not be my doctor trying to call me. I'll be pissed off. Nah, it's 7:15. There ain't no way it's my doctor. 5 o'clock, 4:30, they're out of the office. They're gone. But they called me this morning about my setting up my surgery for my gallbladder. And I was sleeping, so I missed it. Called them back twice, left messages. I guess we're just going to play phone tag for a while. We're going to have to make piles. What's this one? Your phone has a ringtone called osmium. That's pretty cool. I know that's your heart. Hey, Humble. What's going on? Which one is this? I don't know. A lot of these I'm going to have to look up. What's the year on it? 75. Alright, so that's a possible, like maybe a little percentage of silver in there, 75. For the foreign ones. Oh, what do we have here? I found my first Russian coin. Bimya! There's two of them in here. I got one. CCD. Sickle and hammer. $1980. Oh, damn, that goes all the way back to the Cold War. I found one. I know there's another one in here. There was two of them. There's another one of those paper sounding ones. Alright, so I got one. Awesome. One down, one to go. I should have went back and looked at the video. I mean, because he showed them to me in the video. I mean, at least then I'd know what the hell they freaking looked like. So we got one. There's one more in here somewhere. But this is so cool. And my fingers are getting so freaking dirty. I probably should have wore gloves, but I'm not a press. I just wash my damn hands. I'm not scared. I was married for over 20 years. I'm not scared of shit. Oh. Is that the sickle? No. I thought that looked like a sickle. The hammer and sickle. but no, it's not. All right, one down, one to go. See, this is working out a lot better. I should have done this from the beginning. Just go through the... Is that copper or is that freaking silver? Maybe it's steel. I think that's steel. I'm going to throw it in the nickel or plated or whatever they might be. Here's another. Sounds like it's paper. Put that in the paper pile. Canada 5 cent goes in that one. France. I got these. I got these. Yeah, I get so much shit at the coin store at work. Is that one like that? 10? Yeah, that's a paper one. Oh, here's a cool looking one. What's this? 20 pence. 1982. Elizabeth. You've been a caregiver for over 25 years. God bless you. Good for you. I don't have the patience for that kind of stuff. I always want to do good by people, and I will give you the shirt off my back. But I can't sit there and wipe your ass or, shower you and bathe you. And it's one thing if you're a close loved one. I mean, I could do it then, but I don't know if I got the heart to do that shit with strangers. No, I'll always make sure you have a plate of food. I'll always take care of you, in that way, if you need help, but it takes a special heart to be a caregiver like that. And God bless you for being able to do that, man. That's awesome. All right, so we got it broken down to like a copper and brass mixture. Oh, Janine, check this one out. I found another one. I got one of these already. Mike and Nancy has one of these. It's just like a Catholic token, from the church. I think it's Michael, the archangel. But there's absolutely nothing on it whatsoever. It's just something that you would get from the church. But I know Mike and Nancy have one of these. Oh, how'd they come out?
Want to switch? Want to look at it?
How'd they come out? Oh, hell yeah, I want to check them out. All right. Check this out. Straight out of the Tumbler. That's the ship that's going to be going to Wounded Warrior Project. I got it all stamped up. It's 6.3 ounce. It's number 002. That thing looks freaking beautiful, dude. I spent a lot of time cleaning up the sides, trying to get all the little...
Looks like a coin on the sides.
Yeah, I wanted to make it nice and clean. Now I just got to do a little bit of toning on it with some liver of sulfur. He wanted me to, put little golds and stuff in there. I mean, I can't do it like a regular one. Wounded Warrior Auction is going to be Memorial Day weekend. They're having their big race on Friday night, and then the rest of the weekend is going to be the auction. I've already got 2 other pieces in there, but me and OC got together on this one. I don't know, OC, I don't know if you're still here or not, but here's that chunky monkey. 6.3 ounce. maybe later on I'll do some toning on it, but I'll probably wait till Thursday. You know, we got the show tonight, and I'm playing around with this stuff, so we'll see what happens. That's weird. It kind of left like a line around it, like all the way around the. It's where the beads and stuff couldn't hit, so it kind of left it, a little bit textured, like the original pour,
See
and the
how
rest of it is shine.
smooth that got on
Yeah,
the side?
like, it's fucking beautiful.
I like the halo around. If you look at, there's a halo around the sails.
Yeah. No, that's gonna come out freaking. That's gonna be awesome. But I did a Pooh Bear for him, and I did it with liver of sulfur, but I did it with a Q-tip. So I would just rub it on there a little bit. I don't want to give away all my trade secrets, but I'd rub it on there a little bit and play with it. And then I might come back later and, darken this spot up a little bit. It's just but that's awesome. I got FG Stacker's symbol up here. He's the one who made the original. I keep bragging on my boy all the time. I got 6 more of these coming, all different ships. But I want to take a little break here and see what came out of the tumbler. This is one of the shells. Like this. We poured it on the inside, and then you bust off the shell, and this is what you're left with on the inside. Those are pretty cool. I think this is like 1 ounce.
Yeah, around 32 grams, 33 grams.
And I gave this to a friend of mine at work a while ago, and I told her, I said, I got a tumbler now. I said, why don't you give it back to me, and I'll tumble it up and put a nice little shine on it. She's like one of my kids. All my people at work are my kids. They call me uncle. They call me freaking old man, grandpa. But
Well, old man fits.
yeah, right. The freaking one of the guys said the other day, he's like, "Oh, you're like the grandpa I never had." I'm like, "Really?" I said, "I can't be a fucking uncle. Really? I gotta be grandpa." He's like, "Okay, you'll be my Uncle Donnie."
Well, uncle's always the perfect that touches you. You'd rather be a grandpa.
That's awesome. I mean, I can't wait to freaking texture that out. I mean, tone that out a little bit. That's gonna be beautiful. Oh, I know, honey. You got your scarab too. That was the deal that I made with T-Bird. No, I gave you that one separate. The deal I made for T-Bird was so you could get the copper heart. And I gave him the Eye of Horus. But I don't know if anybody saw my mail call before. Let me just throw that out there for you real quick. We got 777. That's her new chip that just came out. And with all the coins I got from MLCB, Jenny Sweetheart sent me her little coin, her little chip. And Jeff just got these in. It's the Cocktails and Coins chip. I bought... What did I buy today? Oh, I got 3 Morgans today. I bought 3 Morgans, 28 apiece. So that's nice. I think I showed you my belt buckle already. Got that going. Now I just got to get a real belt for it. I used to have them when I was a kid. I always had real belt buckles when I was a kid. So this is going to be my first real belt again. I haven't had one of those in a long time. and I'm hoping, I can find a nice, like a dark leather, like a brown, and then I want to use my Cartier Silver stamp. No, I got the big one that I use. I'm thinking about hitting it, and then putting a CS, a big one, and then a CS, and do that all the way around the belt. So I think that'll be pretty cool. Silver Suits, you headed out? Yeah, uncles are creepy. Yeah, I don't want to be the creepy uncle. That's not where I want to be. Well, thanks for stopping by, brother. Enjoy your weather. Get back to playing with my coins for a little bit. All right. But anyway, Janine, we were talking about this. The little Catholic coin. I think they probably gave them away at churches, but Mike and Nancy's got one, and Mike told me where he got his from. I don't remember who it was from. I'll have to ask him later, or somebody can ask him later. We'll find out. But I got one of these in my jar. I know there's one of those in here, so I just got another one, and I know Mike and Nancy has one, and I know somebody else has one because Mike had told me where he got it from, but I just don't remember offhand. Stacking and packing, just subscribed. Awesome. Appreciate you. Hey, got a 10 o'clock show coming on tonight. Stop by. We're going to be doing some giveaways and just having a good old time. I won't be playing with coins anymore. I mean, this is just me sitting down, having a little bit of fun. I know so many people, have channels where they just go through nickels and dimes and quarters and everything else. But the whole thing was to find two Russian coins. There are two Russian coins inside this bag. I bought the whole bag off of MLZB for $30, and he threw in two Russian coins and a handful of Mexican coins. So I've been on the search since. I've got a whole pile of silver, well, nickel. There might be a couple silvers in here. I don't know yet. But I'm trying to just break them up a little bit. These are all sound like they're tin. But thanks for coming aboard. I appreciate you, brother. B. Taylor, what's up? I'm just sitting here wasting a little bit of time. Trying to go through this stuff. I found one Russian coin. I just gotta find the other one. But I'm trying to break it up into alright, I got all the silvers out, so now I'm gonna go for like the brass ones. Put all the brass looking ones over there. Put all the copper ones over here. Uh-oh, what's that? No, that's Mexican. Because I know the one I'm looking for has got like a double eagle thing on it. Canada. New penny. Another Canada. I'm just trying to. I'm going to get this all separated out. But yeah, these are definitely like brass. Or something like that. Dominican Republic. Here, let's pull these. This hasn't been the most compelling show, so Don't worry about being bored. I got a whole stack of stuff. Oh, that one's cool. 1998. But yeah, he put two Russian coins in here. I found one. No, this has just been my kind of search. And I thought it might be fun, just to come through here. See if anybody wanted to join on the search with me. And apparently a lot of people have an interest in it. So that's pretty cool. I appreciate y'all. Come by just hanging out, watch me play with coins. Dirtying the crap out of my fingers. Look at that. Money is the dirtiest damn thing in the world. It really is. In more ways than one. I tell you that. Oh, I got a little hummingbird. I gotta look up. Damn, I can't even see what that says. Trinidad. All right, I had to pull my magnifying light down a little bit. Trinidad. Got a little hummingbird on there. I think that's pretty cool. You can probably see it better than I can. Monkey King. Is he headed out? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't even see you. I'm looking through all this stuff. Well, thanks for stopping by and giving me a hi and a like. I appreciate you, my friend. I'm not really paying a whole lot of attention to the feed right now. That's a cool looking one. Got the nice little ridged. We're gonna separate those. All right, what's this one? 1975. Well, that's not Russian. So I know there's one more in here somewhere. Oh, that's cool looking. Another Mexican coin. They have the eagle, holding a snake. Whenever you see the eagle holding a snake, it's a Mexican coin. I'm not sure if it's a peso or what. This is probably the one I'm looking for, and I can't even see it. No, that looks like it's got Asian writing on it. Or maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe it's me. Canadian. Queen is everywhere. On everything. Brass looking. Copper. All these I got a bunch of these little tiny ones. so I think we're pretty much gotten down to, which one is this? I pulled that out for a reason. 11 pence. This is the one that's got the harp on it. I don't remember. I knew before who this was. It's hard. I mean, once you start looking at foreign coins, I know I can recognize a few, like the euros and stuff like that. But I mean, there's just so many different designs, so many different pictures. $1967. It's a centavos. Once again, the eagle with the snake, eating the snake. So we know that's Spanish, Mexican, something along those lines. I think I've got everything separated out for the most part. But at least I found one of them. Where's that one from? God, I can't even see it. Cranky Stacker, what's going on? I'm just kind of wasting some time here. I got a big old bag of coins from MLZB. And MLZB, he had jokes, so he threw in 2 Russian coins. I found one. The rest of them are in this huge ass pile that I've been digging through. So I'm trying to separate them. I've gone from like all the nickel, silver, whatever it might be, coppers. I got stacks of. These are all the same. I'm separating my coppers from my brass-looking ones. I got these little tinny things that sound like they're made out of paper. And then I got here. So I figured I can get them all separated at least. And then I can figure out, what the hell is what. But I know I got one more Russian coin in here somewhere. That's the first one. So there's one more in there. It's just a matter of finding it. It's in here somewhere. Oh hell, it's almost 8 o'clock. I got like 2 hours before the actual showtime starts. Now, for those of you who didn't know, we will be doing a 10 o'clock show tonight for Cocktails and Coins. That's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know, because I got a lot of people out on the West Coast, so it'll still be like 7 o'clock or so for them. But that's the majority of where my people are, my followers. What's that one? That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot of searching on these babies. No, I'm starting to see doubles on everything. It's crazy. Oh, that's cool. I know that symbol. I've seen it before. with the CG. It's 1982. Yeah, I got an Irish harp here somewhere. That's where it was from. Irish, Ireland. I don't know where I put it. I think it was in the silver pile, or the nickel pile, or tin pile, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, here's one right here. Got the harp. That's 1993. I got a few of these coins. They're over in my little Coinstar jar. But yeah, I got a few of those. It might have been you who told me that it was the Irish one. But somebody had told me, because I was going through those little coins that I had. But I'm finding a lot of Asian, a lot of European, um, a lot of different coins. I mean, it's going to take me forever to sort this stuff out. But that's the fun part. I mean, it's not like I actually have a whole lot of time on my hands to do all this shit, but I'm going to do it anyway. I mean, I make time, especially when it comes to stuff like this. I keep finding this damn thing. I need to put it back over in the copper pile. This is Portugal. Let's see. I think it's Portugal. Republic, Port. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. You guys tell me. What do you think it is? Looks like dominoes to me. But I've come up with coins from everywhere. Oh, damn! Here's the other one. I found it. Here's my other Russian coin. Just to show you I'm not lying. They're side by side. I found it. The two Russian coins. This is a 1980. And this one is 1937. Holy shit. 1937 Russian coin. Check that out. I knew they were in there somewhere. Check it out. 1937. See that? She's dirty, but it's similar to the other one. It's got the same the symbol with the wings and the sickle, but you can see the difference between the lettering. I mean, this 37, how different the lettering is between that one and this one. But I knew they were in there. He told me they were in there. MLZB had some jokes. I'm gonna have to send him a message now. Like, hey, I just found him. Awesome. Sweet. I ain't never seen a Russian coin in my life. Especially one from 1937. Holy crap. I wonder what that's worth. $20 con. See, this one says 20 something. I don't know nothing about Russian. But this one says, it just says con. K-O-N. Wow, sweet. Those need to go into a special little spot all by themselves so they don't get freaking mixed back up. All right, everybody. I succeeded in what I wanted to do. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. I mean, that was awesome. I appreciate you. I really do. It's about 10 minutes to 8, so I got like 2 hours before the show tonight. I need to get all this stuff cleaned up, get everything separated, put in the bags so I can figure out what's what. But I found my Ruskies. I got my Ruskies. Awesome, awesome. I'm going to have to send MLZB a message. Say, I found them. Alright, I'm going to let everybody go for now. And I will come back with you later. And we'll get together and have a good time tonight at the Cocktails and Coin Show. So until then, y'all keep on keeping on. And I shall see you in a little while. Alright, my friends. Peace.